Hello, my name's Jamie Sale. I'm a freelance cartoonist from Essex, and I'm going to be teaching you how to draw cartoons. Right, this is how you draw SpongeBob SquarePants. First of all, draw a line. This is going to represent the top of him here, and you're eventually going to bring it into a square type shape, but at a slight angle and with slightly convex lines. So this will become your basic shape for drawing SpongeBob. The next step is to extend the body into sort of a 3D kind of shape. So draw this one at a slightly downward angle, but this one is almost sort of level with the angle of this line here, and then meet the two up. Have more of a concave kind of line for that one. Okay, next we define where his shorts are, or his square pants rather. So it goes there like that. And then this is going to be, this part here will be where his shirt is. So next we start adding in more details like the eyes. Which overlap each other ever so slightly. And this here is going to be, eventually going to be part of his mouth. And this circle here is eventually going to be his nose. We also add a circle here, which is going to be where his shoulder is. A circle here, where his other shoulder is. That's going to be his hand. And that circle there is also going to be his hand. And we put in a circle here, which will represent one of his upper legs, or where his shorts are. And then the same here again, these are going to be his feet. So that probably needs to be a little bit lower, that's fine. And you can sort of join those up, because you know they're going to be the hands and the feet. Next then, we add more detail to the face. So we build the nose more, bring that out, that's going to be more like that. We'll sort of shape in the eyes a bit better as well. And give him eyelashes. He has 3 thick eyelashes on the top of each eye. And then with SpongeBob you do an iris and then a pupil. And again, iris and a pupil. And we start with his mouth. So if you draw a little sort of crease there, this crease of his smile, that comes down and around here and meets this overbite part, and it comes down, a big open smile. Make sure you have 2 teeth here as well, and this comes around up there. Put his bottom lip in, and then his tongue. So that's sort of the main part of his face. And next we're going to do his hands. So it's best to just sort of dot in some circles here, so you know where his fingers and his thumbs are going to go. And also we can put in his tie. And the colour of his shirt. So next we'll build the actual arms, or the hands rather, sorry. And where the lines are, you just sort of build up a skinny kind of arm shape around them. Like that. palm of his hand in there. And then the same with the other arm. Build it up. And this one's going to be behind his shirt, so this is where we pencil in the sleeve. The sleeve's going to be slightly different though. It's going to come out like that. So that's the basics of his hands done. Now as well, if we build his legs, so we know this is the bottom line here. His shorts are going to come out from that bottom line where the circles are, like that. And then his legs are going to be quite skinny as well. And put a line halfway between his legs because that's going to be his socks. And with the feet then, this bit can be a bit tricky. So following your two circles, put two sort of lines down there, and this one sort of comes around up there, and then the heel comes straight down, but it tucks in behind the bottom bit here, and that's the same for this one as well. And then next we put in the detail on his belt. It's just a couple of dashed lines. And then we go over his sponge outlines, and they have to be wavy because that's sort of the surface of his spongy type face. So keep it all sort of wibbly and wobbly. And around the bottom as well, but you don't want to cover the tie or the shirt, and that's the same around here as well. Alright, so now you've got your SpongeBob character almost finished. It's just a case of going over everything. Much harder to bring it out. Next is where we shade in all the black bits, which are the inside of his mouth. So just lightly sort of shade that part in. Just mess that bit there to go over. And then with his shoes as well, draw a circle in each of them there, and you're going to shade around the circles so it gives it a reflective looking surface. And then to add the finishing touch to your SpongeBob, he has sort of a spongy kind of spots all over his body, sort of dotted in randomly. You don't even have to worry about colouring those in. And that is how you draw SpongeBob SquarePants.